there's a mindset that if you adopt, not only will you become limitless, you will be able to achieve anything that you literally set your mind to. It's literally, as much as it sounds too good to be true, is literally as easy as it sounds. It's a simple mindset that gets you to where you want to be in life. And anybody can use it to do anything that they want to do. You can use it to get anything that you want to get. And like I said, it's a simple mindset. It's a simple position. It's a simple perspective that you take. And if you're willing to stay committed, if you're willing to stay disciplined and continue this mindset, even when everybody's telling you no, even when your body's playing mind games, even when you don't want to believe it, when you stay consistent, you will reap the benefits of your hard work. The mindset that I'm talking about is the mindset of imagining the greatest version of yourself. One more time. The mindset of imagining the greatest version of yourself. What do I mean by this? Imagine the greatest version of yourself, the best you. It could be the strongest, it could be the smartest, it could be the prettiest, it could be the tallest, it could be the most handsome, it could be whatever. Imagine the greatest version of yourself. And now think about your current self. What's the difference? What's the level of improvement that you have to make to get here? What is it going to take you today to help you get closer to that greatest version of yourself tomorrow? This is the mindset that you have to have. So imagine this. Imagine the greatest version of myself is to start a company and be a CEO, right? That's the greatest version. Somebody who's successful entrepreneur. That's the greatest version of myself. The greatest version of myself dresses up nice. He wakes up in the morning. He works out. He's dedicated to himself. He's motivated and he's disciplined. That's the greatest version of myself. So when I wake up in the morning today, and I'm thinking about the greatest version of myself, and I'm thinking about the difference between me and him, I'm thinking about the difference between my life now and how my life could be if I were to actually implement the things that I want to do. And so what do? I take the incremental steps. Like I said, the greatest version of me owns a business. What kind of business does he own? Oh, he probably owns a trucking company. I'm doing the research today, learning all I can about starting a trucking company. I'm learning about how to make money without having a truck, how to make money, with the truck, how to make money, just getting into it, how to make money as a pro. I'm doing the research today. Why? Because the greatest version of myself has already got it completed. The greatest version of myself has already made the money from it. So how did I make that money? How did I get there? How did I become successful? It's the present me investing in the future me. One more time. It's the present me investing in the future me. The greatest version of myself, like I said, wakes up early in the morning and works out. And so I imagine that person. I imagine that version of myself. And so what do? Tomorrow morning, I wake up early. Tomorrow morning, I go and work out. Why? Because the moment I do those two things, I'm one step closer to being the greatest version of myself. I am one step closer to being the greatest version of myself. Think about that. Okay? And the closer I am to being the greatest version of myself, it's only about time before you get there. And once I get there, once I literally have and I become the greatest version of myself, when I have, like I said, when I'm the smartest version, the most best looking version, when I'm the mentally capable, when I'm financially stable, when I'm emotionally stable, and like I said, I have the money, I have the time, I have the energy, and everything is going good. And that's literally part of manifestation. That's part of affirmation. You tell yourself what you want. You imagine what you want. You imagine yourself getting it, and you go and you get it. You tell yourself what you want. You imagine what you want. You tell yourself how you're gonna do it. You tell yourself how it would go if you actually made it and if you actually put it into effect. And then you go and you do it. Because the difference between you and me, compared to everybody else, is that me and you are doers. When we have the idea, when we get inspired, when we get motivated, we do. We go, we act. Other people, they get motivated, they get inspired, and then they go and they just, go get McDonald's two minutes later. So it's one of the things where we are investing in ourselves. We imagine the greatest version of ourselves. And the greatest version of ourselves wants more, wants better. Okay? And I'm sure it wants to be happy. And to get there, you have to invest in yourself today. To get there, you have to put in the work today. Like I said, if the greatest version of you is somebody who's ripped, jacked, just cut like there's no tomorrow, just a 30 pack, and then like literally each one of these lines is a pack. If the greatest version of you has a million pack, you know what I'm saying, you have to get into the weight room today. You have to get into the weight room today. Why? Because you're not going to get that 6-pack overnight. You're just not. It's not possible. It's not. You could if you try to get surgery maybe, but you can't get that 6-pack overnight. But the thing is, when you go to the weight room today, when you go to the weight room tomorrow, when you go to the weight room the next day, what you're imagining, the mindset that you have is you're imagining the greatest version of yourself. You're in the weight room doing the push-ups, imagining the greatest version of yourself. You're waking up early, imagining the greatest version of yourself. You're going to sleep early, imagining the greatest version of yourself. Whenever you give up the porn, the fast food, the alcohol, and the drugs, you're imagining the greatest version of yourself. And once you achieve it, not only will it be worthwhile, not only will you be happy, not only will you be living the life that you want, but you literally imagined it, you worked hard for it, and you finally got what you wanted. So not only do you deserve it, but you're gonna get to, you get to enjoy the fruits of your labor. You get to enjoy the fruits of your labor. You literally get to just sit back and relax. It's like you planted the seed, you sit there, watered it, you took care of it, you gave it the sunlight. Now it got the fruit. So you sit under the tree and just enjoy your fruit. It's as simple as that. You just sit back and relax. Why? Because your mindset was to take care of the plant. Your mindset was to imagine the tree. You didn't see the little seed, you saw the tree. So right now, you're not seeing the life that you're living now. You're imagining the greatest version of yourself. You're imagining yourself as a tree. Right now, you're just the seed. You still got some growing to do. You're still working on yourself. There's gonna be days where it rains and a leaf falls off, and there's gonna be another day where you're getting the perfect amount of sunlight. So there's gonna be like things are gonna go your way, and sometimes things aren't gonna go your way. But no matter what, you're trying to grow into that tree. Why? Because even the seed, even the plant, even the flower is imagining, the greatest version of themselves. The seed is imagining what it could be like to be a tree. So when they finally get to be in a tree, like I said, you just sit back and relax and enjoy the fruit. You know what I mean? You just sit back, relax, and enjoy the fruit. And if you're finding this helpful, give me a like. Subscribe to the channel. Let's be friends, Let's be friends. Because I have none. Except you. We're friends now. Nah, I'm just kidding. But, yeah. If you like this video, give me a like. Subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next one.